Africa has suffered and experienced violence through the acts of terrorism for many years. There are many terrorist organizations throughout Africa. The most deadliest of them all are Boko Haram in Nigeria and Al-Shabaab in Somalia. Boko Haram has overtaken ISIS. The terror group claimed 6,644 lives. And second in line is Al-Shabaab, which claimed 1,021 lives. Most terrorist organizations have grievances with governments, but Boko Haram and Al-Shabaab go beyond. Their sole aim is to establish Islamic State governments, caliphates, and Sharia law.
You need community. You need to reassure the community. You need to boost community confidence. And where this is not done, then what you have is mistrust within the community, and then you have the community not actually helping security services to flush out this. There are rules of engagement that need to be put in place. There are rules of engagement on how to engage people that are not competent. There are rules of engagement on what the military need to do with minors that are caught up in this war. There are ways in which you interrogate people, lining up people, asking them to close their eyes according to Amnesty International report, and then somebody in a dark car pointing out who is Boko Haram, who is not Boko Haram, is not the right way to go. I feel the Nigerian military should have, since this report of or allegations about abuse, human rights abuse, have been going on now for over 2 years, Nigerian military should have ensured that all military personnel in the front line or right in the front line should have been trained in human rights issues and rules of engagement, so that they all have a certificate to show that they actually understand exactly what they need to do. We cannot, Nigerian military being a professional, cannot bring themselves so low to start behaving like Boko Haram. That is not good for Nigeria image. Internationally, it's not good for Nigeria image, especially for Nigeria engagement with community, within the community. Nigerian military need to develop a media strategy. They need to have a proper media strategy. They need help of the diaspora, who are very good, in the use of media technology, to help them to be able to deal with this. Why is it that Boko Haram videos are all over, and nobody have actually tried to block them out like it's done in the UK and not like it's done in America? Why is it that this is happening? Out of the 170 million people in Nigeria, or out of the 500 million, people in West Africa, or over 1 billion people in Africa, not one single person is credible enough to get a direct contact with Boko Haram and say stop. There are people that are claiming they have direct source with Boko Haram, and they said that the corruption in Nigeria is one of the reasons why the issue of Boko Haram could not be resolved. In fact, the Australian negotiator went on to say and started mentioning names of individuals in top government, that holds the government post in the past and present, have been involved with sponsoring Boko Haram.